Hello YouTube and welcome to another video on Fire Project Gaming on YouTube. So in this video, it'll just be a short one, just my upcoming predictions for upcoming rerun banners. So on the screen, you'll see that I have Tartaglia, Child on here, Xiao, I have Hu Tao, Abeledo, and Ganyu as well. So those are the ones that are currently up for many people's discussion in Reddit and in many forums online and Twitter, etc. So this video is not going to talk about any leaks. This is just speculation and this is logic, of course, because we got Albedo in 1.2. We got Child in 1.1. We got Xiao, Ganyu, and Hu Tao in 1.3, pretty much, right? So with that being said, they're due for a rerun. And the reason why I'm bringing up Child again is because even though he already had a rerun, but technically he did not have a story event during that rerun. During that rerun, he was out with Rosaria, right? But he was not involved in any of the story, for those of you who have played those during that time. So with that being said, there is lots of rumors and speculation. This again is not going to discuss any of that. None of this is official. This is all predictions only. But with that being said, technically then, if he never got a story event, then maybe he should be getting one upcoming soon for his rerun. So basically, on the screen, I have all the characters as you've seen already. And I feel strongly that in 2.2, because they only announced Toma or teased Toma, I mean they as in Genshin Impact and MiHoYo on their Twitter account, and he is predicted to be a 4-star polearm pyro user. So then, with that being said, if there are no new 5-stars coming, then it's likely going to be a rerun season. So my prediction and my thoughts, okay, are that there's actually going to be 3 banners. I mean, I'm just putting that out there, but the reason why I think there's going to be 3 banners is for the following reason. Of the 5 possible rerun characters, because Tartaglia was already rerun, I do not feel that he should get a full 3-week run. Therefore, I feel like he would get a 2-week run, and therefore that leaves room for 2 more 2-week run characters. That's my prediction, okay? And so I do strongly feel that of these 5 characters, Tartaglia is going to get a rerun. I don't know what order the reruns will be placed, obviously. This is just my prediction. But I feel like he would be one of the reruns for sure. Possibly maybe the first one, depending on if they're going to release a story event for him or not. Again, I don't know any of that. So, yeah. Next, Xiao. I do not believe Xiao will be rerun in the next update for 2.2. I don't know about any future update, but possibly everyone is speculating. He came during the Lantern Rite, which coincided with the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year this year in 2021 in February. That's technically his event in the story and the lore as well, where he kind of semi-celebrates it, etc. So then, because the lanterns are for him, right? So then there's speculation that maybe he will not be rerun until next year's Chinese New Year, February 2022, which totally would make sense as well. So I also agree with that speculation, and I do not feel that he will be rerun coming soon. Now, Hu Tao, she had originally, if you remember, she originally had a 2-week banner, and hers was a surprise banner, so to speak. It was not previously like previewed or announced. She came in like, right afterwards. People were speculating already, and she came out, and then there was a Kaching banner in between as well, and that was a one-time situation. Kaching's banner did not do well, but I think they were testing the waters, or they needed some filler, and everyone thought that maybe by having Kaching during that banner, that they would also have a Kaching storyline. To date, there is no actual storyline for Kaching. She's just in the main Li Yue Archon Quest storylines, etc., but she hasn't had her own storyline. So maybe if they create one for her, then maybe she would come back, but I'm not going to discuss that right now. I'm going to assume Kaching is not going to get a rerun anyway, so she's not going to be discussed here. With that being said, though, because if I feel that Child, her Tartaglia, is going to get a 2-week banner, I feel then Hu Tao, because she already had a 2-week banner originally, and she sold really well for her 2-week banner, coinciding with her Staff of Homa release. I feel that they can totally sell her again for 2 weeks again. And I also feel the timing of this is correct. As we know, this game is based out of MiHoYo Shanghai, is a Chinese-based game. Hu Tao is a Chinese character, obviously, from Li Yue, and she represents death in a way because she works for the Wangsheng funeral parlor in Liyue, and basically in the Chinese lunar calendar. Currently, right now, it's mid-late September. There will be, the Mid-Autumn Festival, which will coincide with the Moon Chase Festival in the game. So Mid-Autumn Festival is a real-life event in Chinese culture, and it will also coincide with technically the actual anniversary date, September 28th. Of this game. So with that being said, to celebrate a first year anniversary, they're not going to put Hu Tao on that, unfortunately, because she has a ghost even, as you can see on the screen. So I feel that she would be perfect for a Halloween a Halloween reappearance, let's say, a rerun. So I feel that they should put her probably because I guess because there's 2 more weeks on this current patch, and then the next patch 2.2 will drop, right? So then that patch will run all the way through basically October, right? So I feel that having Hu Tao on the last banner of that 2.2 for those 2 weeks it would make sense. And maybe that would be a great opportunity for them to rerun Staff of Homa again, right? So I think that's a great opportunity, and I feel strongly that she would be one of the three that would be rerun if we go with my predictions that there's going to be 3 2-week banners in the next patch. Albedo. Albedo was from 1.2, and unfortunately, he was not well received, although he's a cool character and all, and there's lots of speculation about his story and how to develop it further, or if he has any ties with that dragon spine dragon, etc. Definitely, I am interested in him as a character and for his storyline. However, he did not sell well, and I did pull one of him, but I didn't bother pulling any more. And he is a very good Geo support character. For Zhongli, for Ningguang, for the other Geo characters, right? He has his niche, let's say. He definitely scales off of defense, so you can shove all your defense and garbage artifacts on him, so to speak. But regardless of that, he is not a well-received character. He can do quite good damage, and he don't need a lot of investment in this character at all, in terms of constellations, etc., etc. But I do not feel that he will be rerun because he's not popular. If he was to be rerun, it could be so that it could be to sell a 4-star character such as Toma. I don't know. That could be an option. Or because of the fact that I'm predicting that there's going to be 3 2-week banners, then maybe he could just have a 2-week banner and just just be done with it, so they can just say, yeah, we're done with his rerun, moving on. You know what I mean? Because he was not that popular to begin with, so he's kind of like a maybe. Okay. Um, or actually, now that I think about it, no, he should be the one to be rerun actually, because actually, yeah. So I take that back. No, because technically, in consideration, in conjunction with the next one I'm going to discuss, which is going to be Ganyu, I actually feel that no, actually I take it back. Albedo in this scenario, for my predictions, he should be rerun because then they can just get it off their checklist and be done with him. Yeah, because then it's just a 2-week rerun and just be done with him. Yeah. And then they will more than make up for his sales through Hu Tao and Staff of Homa if they were to do that. Okay, this is just my assumption from a marketing perspective. Okay, the next one and the final one to discuss in this video is Ganyu. Ganyu is a fan favorite. She's super powerful. She's one of the top DPS ice queens in the game. There's Eula, but Eula is more of a physical character, right? There's Ayaka, right? Ganyu is just like a beast, right? Literally. So I feel that she does not need to get like any kind of rerun anytime soon, even though everyone has anticipated that she would get a Moon Chase Festival, rerun coming up, but that's not going to be the case, obviously. So that was what people anticipated and wanted. Everyone and MiHoYo knows that she's a fan favorite, so they can just put her out with you know 4-star characters that no one really wants, right? And then even crappy like weapons next to her Amos bow, and people would still pull, right? So I don't feel that there's any rush to to put Ganyu on a rerun next patch. I feel that Ganyu deserves a full 3-week patch, or sorry, banner. And therefore, I do not feel that Ganyu and Xiao is also a fan favorite, right, are going to be on the next patch banner. So I feel, so just to summarize this video then, from these 5 characters, I feel that the top 3 that are going to likely be rerun in 2.2 are going to be Child, for a story event, Hu Tao for Halloween, and Albedo just to get rid of it so that he can just be something that they can just be done with because he's the oldest character that hasn't been rerun yet. And I don't feel that Xiao or Ganyu will be rerun in 2.2. Now, in a future release, they may be rerun, but not for this purpose. So anyway, this was just a really short and quick video. If you guys agree or disagree, what do you guys think? That's just my prediction. I feel that there is going to be 3 rerun banners with 2 weeks each. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Feel free to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I will be posting more videos. And please check out my other videos. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.